Welcome back to the program that brings you news from the length and breadth of Nigeria. Now, for more on our top stories and others, please visit our website, channelstv.com and youtube.com/channelsweb. You can also watch us on the go on your mobile device. Just log on to m.channelstv.com or download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows devices from their respective stores. And having the Channels TV and Channels 24 app will also give you access to news and updates. You have the Eyewitness feature, so you too can be part of the news. Go ahead, install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu and follow the instructions to share those pictures, videos or news of happenings around you. Members of the Taraba State All Farmers Association of Nigeria, Farmers Protection Association, among other related affiliates in their numbers, have taken to the streets of Jalingo, the Taraba state capital, in a peaceful solidarity rally in support of the anti-open grazing bill. The protesters, carrying farm implements, freshly harvested crops and placards with several inscriptions, say if passed into law, the bill will go a long way at checkmating the constant clashes between farmers and herdsmen in the state.
Farmers, in high anticipation of a reprieve from attacks from herdsmen, are praising the state governor, Darius Ishaku, for initiating the executive bill which aims at promoting ranching and modern method of grazing in the state. The Speaker of the Taraba State House of Assembly, Right Honourable Abel Peter Dia, is on ground to receive them, as the state chairman of All Farmers Association of Nigeria, Mr. Biams Adamu, states the reason for their visit to the House.
Conversant with recent development in the state, this bill, to all well-meaning Tarabans, is the long-awaited panacea to a problem that has defied solution. Taraba farmers here wish to assure the State Assembly that we are totally in support of their deliberation so far on the bill and the steps that have been taken through public hearing to receive input that will make the bill acceptable.
Responding to the farmers, the Speaker of the House, Honourable Abel Peter, while appreciating their concerns, appeals to them to follow due process in tabling their grievances.
This responsibility has a procedure which we will not, and let me repeat, we will not break. We have had your position, a report of the as an ad hoc committee of the public hearing that will be used in the plenary, and finally we will come out with a legislation that will stand the test of time and bring peace in Taraba State. I want to assure you that
about 2 weeks ago, similar action was taken by the Fulani herdsmen of the state, where they demonstrated against the anti-grazing bill, which has passed second reading in the House. As things are, all aggrieved parties have been advised to present their positions at the public hearing slated for the 3 zones in the state.
In the meantime, a group of youths in Imo State has called on the federal government to review the salaries of men and officers of the Nigerian police, as well as ensure better welfare packages for police officers and their families. The youths, who took to the streets of Owerri, the state capital, carrying placards with various inscriptions, say the provocative behavior of police officers is most times as a result of the poor welfare packages and salaries given to them.
When you keep hating on the police will keep hating on you. So it's high time we start to understand that we need to agitate for the review of salary of the police people. Because definitely all these things falls back on the citizens of this country. You know, when they are angry, they lay their anger on us, and it's very, very wrong, and it's not supposed to be so. So the federal government need to review their salary.
IGP Ibrahim K. Idris has been making concerted efforts that police are provided with the fundamental things to do their work. That we think outside the box about how to fund the police and fund security activities. Security is a very expensive project. The Inspector General is emphasizing community policing. One thing is key. that members of the community are carried along.
A 32-page bill seeking to abolish the maltreatment of widows has been presented to the Edo State House of Assembly. And this is part of increasing pressures on every Nigerian to join in the crusade of protecting widows from abuse.
Majority of the women in this hall are widows from different backgrounds across Edo State. Issues bordering on protection and survival of widows in Nigerian societies is what this assembly is all about.
These are people who are sacrificing their lives for the good of other human beings. There's no immediate personal benefit to them.
The initiators of this summit are the Speaker of the Edo State House of Assembly, Honorable Justin Okonobo, and an NGO, the Phyllis King Liberty Foundation.
A few laws have been made to protect widows from their maltreatment. In Edo State, under the administration of Chief Documentation, there was a law that had the protection of widows as part of the consequence.
If you were my friend and you sit up there in heaven and you see every single thing you labor for, you see your dear wife you love so much, and people subject her to all this kind of maltreatment, how will you feel?
Also on ground to lend their voices to the call of famous Nollywood actors.
It takes a man with a lot of doggedness, temerity to say, okay, I'm going to deal with the plight of the widows.
You can show love to your neighbor. A lot of times, people always wait for others to do what they can do. So I am really, really happy to be doing this.
High points of the summit were lectures delivered by human rights activist Dr. Joe Oke Odumake on confronting inequality to promote change, and Professor Saiti Agbovo on law and custom.
We are not cowards, we are not traitors, and that is why we are here. That is why we need to speak out, and that is why we need to condemn the barbaric treatments. We must all unite to stop maltreatment of widows.
Don't put it solely as a gender issue, because if you do so, there's going to be resistance from men. Like we just saw the battle of the sexes stage just now. It's going to be like, oh no, it's not men, it's women. It's not men, it's women. Just present the issue plainly as a human rights issue.
According to the organizers, this event is a way of marking International Widows' Day, which provides an opportunity for action towards achieving full rights and recognition.
And now to some politics. The All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, has commenced the revalidation and presentation of new membership cards to old members while registering new members. This exercise is taking place across the 326 wards in the 21 local government areas of the state. The revalidation will last for 2 weeks.
In politics, numbers are very important in the game. That is the reason why the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, is embarking on this revalidation exercise. This, the party says, will help them know how many members they have as a push for the forthcoming governorship elections.
We are mobilizing people, our own people, APGA people, and even people that are not of APGA that want to join. They are all here to register. It's all about knowing our strengths, so that we will know how capable we are for November 18 polls.
People are coming out because by yesterday we used the public address system to let the people know what is happening. So people are here, you can see them. A lot of people have registered since morning and left. So people come and go.
The party members queue up for the exercise.
They registered about 500 people yesterday. Then today, I've already registered 325 people today.
Even other political parties are joining the exercise. Now, today we have got some members from PDP, APC, and the other parties from the political parties. They are coming to register inside the APGA.
The monitoring team here appear to be satisfied with the revalidation exercise. exercise.
If it is going on this way in this remote area, what happens at Onitsha? That is an urban city. Urban cities are more sensitized than the remote areas. But I'm surprised when I arrive to my ward, it is happening live and it is clear.
Anambra governorship election will hold in November this year, and all the political gladiators from all the political parties are getting ready to lock horns, but only the electorate will decide who leads them for the next 4 years.
When the program returns in a moment, the Ogun State Area Command of the Nigerian Customs Service says it's impounded over 200 vehicles from smugglers. Join us again.